Coming up on the Sports Desk, who's the person that recognized your talent early on back in the day? Call him Pioneer League champ, MVP, a good teammate, and son. I am one-on-one with Torrance High star senior pitcher Neal Feist. They may not get the Stanley Cup after a win like the St. Louis Blues, but Torrance's adult roller hockey league boasts some good talent. The Tykes of Torrance get their basketball and volleyball on. He's a Torrance native and a Toronto Raptor, and now an NBA champion. Jeremy Lin gets the ring. From the NBA to MLB, how about a Dodger dog? Donut dog, Dodger dog. You'll have to wait to see what I mean. We've got the who, what, where, when, and how. Let's get things started right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Sports Desk, your one source for all things Torrance sports. I am your host, Lesley Robins. For the next half hour or so, sit back and kick back as we give you a gateway to the brightest sports stars and hottest sports spots in Torrance. Before we get to the good stuff, we want to hear from you. Here are the social media stats. I'm at Lesley Mia. The show is at the Sports Desk TV. Find us, tag us, follow me. Our program is also on Facebook. We've got email. All the details are right there on the screen. Tell us what's going on and what we need to know, because when it comes down to it, this show is all about you. Now let's get you in the know with some numbers. How about the number 1? Yes, one newly crowned NBA champ was actually born in Torrance. Yes, the theme around the NBA Finals was all about firsts. The Toronto Raptors won their first title, defeating the Golden State Warriors 4-2 in the series. The Raptors' win meant it's the first time a Canadian team has ever won the NBA title. It also means it's the first time an Asian American player, a player born right here in Torrance, will receive an NBA championship ring. You know his name, Jeremy Lin, and you know what they used to call the energy around him, Linsanity. And while Jeremy did grow up in the Bay Area, he was born here in Torrance. With that said, here are more numbers. The Harvard-educated, Torrance-born point guard was on the court for just 51 seconds in Game 3 of the series, and during the entire postseason, he only played 27 minutes and scored only 9 points. But no matter, it's called teamwork, and he gets that ring. Ironically, Lin's career began with Golden State when he joined the team as an undrafted free agent in 2010. Another number, overall, Lin has played for 8 teams in his NBA career, but it just takes one to be number 1. From a champ on the global stage to one on our local one who, if he has anything to say about it, will be making major headlines on a grand scale one day too. I sat down with a very talented Torrance High baseball player who I know is going places. Pioneer League champ, MVP, Mr. Neal Feist. Thank you for having us at your second home, Torrance High School.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, usually we are on the field watching you play. This is actually where you are a student.
Yes. It's a little different, you know, because I'm outside of my, territory, I guess you would say.
It's funny, your demeanor here, you're very almost shy and reserved, and you're kind of just chill. But when I see you at the field, you're all proud.
Yeah. I just try to be like every other student here, I try to stay humble, my coach always tells me don't get a big head. Shout out to Big D for that, always teaching me his knowledge. On the field, that's where I get to express my emotions. That's where I really get to, show who I really am. And here I'm just another student. You are another student, but you are this school's star pitcher. Talk about the responsibility that you feel when you're on the mound. There's a lot of responsibility because this year, for instance, we had a lot of younger guys. I kind of had to be a role model to them in a way. Just like my sophomore year, I had Travis Martisia, Dante Mendoza, Alex Gallegos. They showed me how to act right, get my things straight, how to be a successful athlete, and the steps to that. So with Corey Nunez, Angel Gonzalez, AJ, Corey Guevara, all those younger guys. I had to show them the ropes, you know, of how to be a Tartar baseball player.
You said the word successful athlete. What is the secret ingredient to being a successful student athlete? Because there's a lot going on besides just playing baseball.
Definitely. Yeah. The mental side of it, Coach DeJuan, he really preaches to us, do less, because less is more. The success part comes from just buying in. If you listen to what your coach is telling you to do, he's not going to steer you in the wrong. He's your coach. He wants to see you win. He wants to see you do great things, you know, go to good school, all that. So here they really emphasize just buying in. You know, if you buy in, you know, as you've seen, we're Pioneer League champs. You know, we bought in.
You lost in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
I felt the pain. The script almost seemed to be written,
yeah.
And then you lost.
Yeah.
Have you understood yet that that's okay? It's okay to lose?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't sleep that night. It was a tough loss. It really hit home, you know, and especially since we had that Tuesday game and it would have been a home game. So it would have been like a little fairy tale, you know, just having a home game again. You know, that was a good team, you know, I tip my hat to them, you know, they had the better day. We just couldn't bring it back.
In your time as a ball player in your 18 years, you've brought it home many times. Your trophy shelf must be very full. You've won many awards, many accolades. What are you most proud of?
Definitely this year. The reason I say this year is because when I began this year, through the first 8 games, I was batting 100. And my ERA was 5. You know, I went to Coach DeJuan, I was like, what am I doing? He made me fill out 10 questions, simple questions, like the simplest questions you could ever see. And I filled it out, and at the end, I was like, so what am I doing? He's like, you gotta figure it out. It's kind of like, you know, your baby, you just let him go walk, you know, you let him take his first step. So, you know, 2 days went by, I come back to him, I was like, I can't figure it out. And he's like, you care too much. And I was like, wow. And I always thought it was my batting stance, my pitching stance, you know, I'm not getting my head in the game. It was none of that. It was just, you know, I care too much because I wanted to see this team do so good. Coach
DeJuan is your coach here in high school, but who recognized your talent early on? Who was the first to say, that kid has something?
Coach Augie, actually. TBC baseball, shout out to Torrance batting cages. Yeah, I went there when I was about 12 years old. I remember I went with one of my buddies and Coach Augie was doing a little workout. I go in and he takes me in the first 30 minutes I learned more than I did in like a year. It was crazy. And I stayed with him for like 3 summers and he just made me like a good ball player, and then he put the mentality into me like, you gotta do it this way and that's the way you're gonna succeed. And then another crazy story is Coach Robbie Barr. I came to him when I was about 13 years old. Funny story, I had a broken wrist. I go to Coach Ibarra and I was like, you know, I just got off of an injury. Can I please play for you for Babe Ruth? So, yeah.
Another trophy.
Another trophy.
I know. Yeah.
Freshman year I go in, he's my coach. And then that summer, going into sophomore year, we won the World Series. I was like, sweet. So, like, thanks for being my coach. You know, I thought that was like the last goodbye. Gets pulled up to varsity. And then I get pulled up to varsity. So it's like, you know, me and him have just been, you know, pretty close. Me and Coach DeJuan have also been close. At this point, it's kind of like, how far do I want to take it? So if I'm willing to put in the work, then it'll be good.
Well, to use your own words, how far do you want to take it? You're off to El Camino College next year under the guidance of Coach Nate Fernley, who we just had in studio, who creates MLB stars. We just had the draft. Where do you want to take it?
I'm super excited to go play for Coach Fernley. Super excited. I've seen they had the great year this year, you know.
Another heartbreak.
Another heartbreak.
Oh, I know.
They had a great year, and he talks to me, you know, he gives me phone calls, so it's always nice to keep in touch with him, but now I'm going to him. So now I wanna help him as much as I can. If it's anything, you know, being a dugout guy, being a first baseman, whatever it is, whatever the case is, I just want to help. I want to take it as far as, you know, I would like to get drafted. I would like to go to the MLB. I want to take it as far as I can go.
What is your go-to pitch?
Go-to pitch. A strikeout is a slider. But if I'm going to end the game, I like to end it on a fastball. I like to just, you know, ride it up there, a little 2-spot, blow it by.
Obviously, family is very important. How big is family in your world to make you who you are?
My mom's everything. She's a single mom. She always taught me, like, if you want something, you go get it. Nothing's gonna be handed to you. And she also works 2 jobs, so that I really take that into consideration for what she does for me. So the way I pay her back is, you know, just baseball. So that's how far I want to take it. You know, I want to buy my mom, you know, everything she wants.
When she comes to the games, does she have a designated spot that she sits? And do you always see her?
I definitely hear her.
Oh, you hear
I hear her. She's not afraid to be vocal, you know. She usually sits, so it'll be on the first base side, and like right when you walk up the bleachers, she's right there. And then, you know, my dad's still in my life too. You know, he comes to all my games and stuff, so I thank him for that. He recognized my talent. We used to go in the backyard. He would throw me little wiffle balls. I was always hit him, and he'd be like, you know, he just hit that one hard. And then he'd throw me another one, and I'll hit another one hard. He was like, you know, I just want you to have fun. And I was like, no, I want to, like, be competitive. And then he was like, all right then. So that's when we went to TAB baseball. I played at TAB for about 3 years. And then I went to Babe Ruth, and then Coach Augie helped me.
Okay, Neal, you brought up the word fun. What does the Torrance High star pitcher do for fun?
Fishing. My catcher, Nico Petroselli, I go fishing with him. And then Brady, also, another dugout guy. Shout out to Brady. So we go fishing, and then I like to work on cars. So me and my dad have a little Blazer in our garage, so we work on that, you know. And then I have a Mustang I like to modify, so yeah.
I heard about your Mustang. It's a very bright color, and you kind of want to blend in, you said earlier, but with the car you have, there's no blending in, friend.
It's a neon green. It's there, you know. It was my first car. I wasn't gonna complain, so it was just, you know, thank you very much, Dad. Sweet.
Oh, so it was a gift.
It was a gift.
Okay,
yeah.
So you can't really say no.
Yeah, it was like, you know, it was my first car, so I was like, I can't say no to my first car, you know.
So this famous fastball, who taught you the pitch?
Coach DeWan, he's teaching right now. You wanna go see him?
We're gonna totally surprise him.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is Terry DeWan, everybody.
Let's crash. Let's see what's going on in here. Are you ready to let him go to college? And
I wish, you know, I had 3 years with him, and it's breaking my heart.
You called one of your games the Neal Feist show. Mm-hmm. So you're going to miss the show.
For sure. For sure.
But once a Tartar, always a Tartar, right?
Right. You spend a lot of time with us. You know, we would like to introduce you to the Tartar family and give you one of our own baseball caps.
It's a good fit.
There we go.
Go Torrance High. And Neal Feist. Because it's the Neal Feist show.
And Coach DeWan.
Always.
I love that hat. And after our interview, Neal was named to the All-CIF team in Division III. Oh, and you'll never guess what subject Neal told me is his favorite. Ceramics. No joke. His second favorite? English. Okay, coming up, the Torrance Community Services Department brings the fun to adults and kids alike on the hardwood with TUSD 5th graders, plus the YMCA crashes recess and the Dodger Dog 2.0. Stay tuned.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes. That's who we are.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Lesley Robins here. Let's get to the hockey beat. Firstly, in NHL news, another first for you. Of course, the St. Louis Blues are your Stanley Cup champion for the first time in franchise history. We, too, have a hockey team here in Torrance, albeit there are wheels on the skates instead of blades, and there's no ice. But hockey it is. Welcome to Torrance's Adult Roller Hockey League.
This is a 40 and over, so it's for the older guys to have fun. For us, our team, we've been playing for a while, so our goal, skate, have fun, go hang out, get a beer after. It's a fun league. A lot of us, we live in Torrance, so it's good, it's close. Pricing-wise, it's reasonable. And we've been playing the same teams for a few seasons, so you know everyone. So it's, for the most part, everyone's friendly. You bump someone down, you pick them up. It's a fun league. We're hoping to get into playoffs this year and hopefully come up with a championship.
We've been playing out here since our early 20s, and now we're in our 40s and 50s, and it's just a great thing the city of Torrance has here, having roller hockey available to young kids as well as adults. A lot of the guys' kids grew up playing here, and you know, it's the local park, so it's just where we come to hang out and have a good time. We'll probably get killed every game, but you know, we have a good time. We come out, we play. Then afterwards, you know, we just go out and hang out. So it's all about the fun. It's really not about winning. I actually met my wife out here playing hockey. So, yeah, so we were putting on a clinic, and she was one of the people out here going to the clinic. We met, we talked after the few clinics, we went out, and we got married.
I play for the Sabres. I took up hockey late in life, but once you start playing, you can't stop. Number 1 goal, don't get hurt. Goal number 2, have fun. Number 3, you know, win, try to learn something. It's not all about winning. It's all about having fun, playing with your friends. You have some really talented people out here. You know, I play with doctors and lawyers out here.
Well, it was a team effort. We went out there, we gave 110%. Everybody was working hard in the corners and in the half boards. I want to give a shout out to our goalie who was standing on his head tonight, making huge saves. We went hard and came out with a W. I've been playing with Steve on our team since I was 16. And I'm 44 now. It's just fun. You know, it's a good group. Everybody seems to know each other out here. It's real fun. This is the 40-plus league, so, you know, some of us lost a step or two. But there's some players out here who are really talented hockey players.
I'm a hockey addict. I've been playing my whole life. I moved here from New York, so I'm the new guy on the team. So I survived the rookie hazing, and this is like my second season with the team. The competition's good. Stylistically, I think California hockey is a little different from New York. I think there's a lot more fighting and things like in New York. Not a lot of patience among New Yorkers. The competition's good here. It depends team to team, and everyone's the same. But for the most part, you come here and you get a good workout, and you know, a bunch of us old guys get to still kick it. Everyone's been good here. They seem pretty organized. The refs that I've seen are good, and that's important because you know most of us got to get up for work in the morning. A game, you know, your hockey can get out of hand pretty quickly if the refs don't stay on it, and these guys generally do. So we can all get to work the next morning, you know, only mildly battered and bruised. Anyone who doesn't think that hockey is the greatest sport needs to come talk to me. And there's a lot of great sports here. I see people playing tennis and doing everything else. This is the best sport.
Thanks, City of Torrance. We appreciate having these facilities for us, and you know, keep it going.
Also part of the Torrance Community Services Department, volleyball for the kids. Justin Thompson has the story.
The City of Torrance Youth Volleyball clinics are a big hit.
So our volleyball clinic meets every Saturday morning from 9 to 10:45. It's for kids in 2nd to 4th grade. We have about 73 participants in the program. It meets every spring here at the D. Hardison Sports Center at Wilson Park.
And the kids are kept very busy while they are here.
The kids come and they get to practice and learn new skills, learn about the game about volleyball, and then they go and play little scrimmage games against each other. It builds team building, interaction with others, making new friends in the city. Overall, just fun for all the kids.
The kids we talked to were having a great time.
I would love to do volleyball next year again.
I would love to do volleyball next year.
I like playing volleyball because it's a cool experience how you can communicate and have fun with all these group of people.
But if volleyball isn't your thing, dodgeball will be the sport for the summer.
The kids can sign up for the City of Torrance dodgeball. That's also our next sport for the summer. They could come to D. Hardison Sports Center on Saturdays and play dodgeball against other kids, and we try to make it fun to where they learn how to play the game and throw correctly, as well as make new friends in the summer.
We get to meet new people, and we learn a sport that we don't maybe we don't know, or maybe we get to learn more about it.
The City of Torrance offers different sports year-round, so be sure to check when you can show off your skills to the city.
If anyone was interested in participating in any of our youth sports programs at the City of Torrance, they could call our youth sports line at 310-781-7515.
Speaking of our Torrance youth, getting their sport on during recess has never been more fun. Now that the YMCA is on the scene, here's Justin again with a follow-up to a story we did a few months ago.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This program, the play program at the Torrance Y, is very helpful to the kids because we're providing the program for the elementaries that doesn't have the actual PE teacher. So we come, give them a nice program with the play, sweat, and make sure that they learning.
And the kids love the opportunity to learn from the YMCA coaches.
They come every Friday to do PE with us, and we always play a lot of fun games.
It's really fun and we get to play games. I like that the people who take care of you are really nice.
The coaches understand just how important their job is, and they take it very seriously.
I started off kind of slow, really trying to build relatability to the children and get to learn and get to learn them and get them to learn and know me. And so far it's been great. I come out here showing my personality, my character. They really enjoy me. I enjoy being here with them.
You feel that joy to have fun with them and to teach them new things. And for them wanting to be there already give you much more joy.
The Towers Elementary School principal has noticed the effect this program has had on the students.
Because the kids have things to do now and that they've got the coaches that come and actually facilitate play, because they will come during recess time and work with the kids, that our discipline has gone down to where we don't have as many problems on our playground as much. The kids aren't just walking around and trying to get into trouble. They're actually engaged and involved in playground play.
And that's just one of the many benefits of this program's important purpose.
In the process of playing, you're going to sweat. But sweating is important, with America being one of the most obese countries in the world. Playing and sweating is really something that we want to look forward to doing with the kids. That way we'll have a more healthier America.
Okay, coming up, more Torrance youth action. 5th graders get their basketball on, plus the part of the show where pastries and sports collide. Stay tuned.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Okay, Mom wants us home.
Okay, bye guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right, how about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later. That's it.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Lesley Robins here, and we're back celebrating our Torrance youth. A special basketball tradition surrounding graduation has been going on here among some of our local 5th graders. Justin Thompson was there to see what it's all about.
Thanks, Leslie. I'm here at Hull Middle School for the 5th annual Torrance Unified School District's 5th grade co-ed basketball tournament. We're here to see which Torrance Elementary School will bring home the trophy this year.
Back in 5th grade, I had the normal mentality of I want to go to the NBA, I want to be a star. And I just wanted to get to know the people around me, see all my competition, see how far I can get, and really meet the people and enjoy the game of basketball that I love.
Ian channeled that passion when he launched this tournament 5 years ago with a little help from his dad.
It just came together really well, better than I expected. I mean, as soon as we put the word out there, everybody wanted to compete. It was really, it was just, they knew it was going to be a lot of fun, so everybody wanted to be a part of that.
Everybody certainly was very happy to be a part of the event this year. How are we feeling about the tournament today?
No, I was here from the very beginning, and we want to see more kids.
It's a great tournament. Girls and guys playing together, learning how to interact, and having all the parents come out from different schools is fantastic for unity.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. When we got the call to play for the district, I thought it was a great opportunity for our kids and for everybody involved.
All of the schools competed very well, but ultimately John Adams Elementary School won the tournament, and the kids could not have been more excited.
It was very, very interesting, and I had fun playing it because we get to play my favorite sport, basketball.
It means a lot. My older brother won it like 4 years ago, so like for me to like live up to that expectation, it feels really good.
It felt really good. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that I got picked to do this.
And it sounds like Torrance Elementary Schools will be competing in this tournament for many years to come.
Every year. We hope to get it bigger and bigger, involve more schools, but we want to see it happen every year. We want to see more names on that big trophy over there. That's kind of what we're really proud of, that legacy of, really getting to know the community at a family level, as they go out. And we're starting to see that impact.
And lastly, we have arrived at the moment where baked goods meets sports. The city of Torrance definitely knows how to celebrate our Los Angeles Dodgers, and by celebrate, I mean bake. You go to Torrance Bakery when you're looking to satisfy your Dodger dog craving, right? In this case, yes. We went behind the scenes of our town's favorite sweet shop to see the makings of their Dodger donut dog, plus other treats that celebrate our boys in blue.
It's fun to do things that are different throughout the year. It keeps our staff engaged and it keeps our customers engaged, and it's just fun. It's fun to make food that looks like something else. Today we did the Dodger dogs, but they're made out of donuts, and what it is a glazed donut. And then the meat or the hot dog itself was a buttermilk donut as well. So it's really 2 donuts in one. And it looks like a hot dog, but it tastes pretty good. I actually like the flavor of it. We made a shortbread cookie today. It is iced in a white chocolate, and then it has the red white chocolate striping on it. And then she printed Dodgers on it, and it's really popular as well. We also do the same type of cookie in a computer-generated image as well. With the Dodger dogs and the brownie suckers, since the Dodgers are doing so good, we have a lot of great response. Seasons when they're not doing well, not such a great response, but since they're doing so well, everybody's fans right now, and we're all rooting for the Dodgers. The cookies are available as long as the Dodgers keep winning. So let's just hope the Dodgers keep winning all the way to the World Series.
Critical journalism, people, and here they are, the donut Dodger dogs and its pastry friends. Get this, Kirk, the owner who you just saw, told me that Dodger closer Kenley Jansen actually just came into the shop to pick up a birthday cake for Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. If you remember, Torrance Bakery also made those Rams treats for the Super Bowl. We had those on the show too. I guess now is the part of the show where I dig into the Dodger dog. It's delicious. And on that sweet note, that is the end of today's show. We're taking a short break next week, but really looking forward to seeing you back in 2 weeks. Be sure to stay in touch on social media. Twitter, Instagram, I'm at Lesley Mia. The show is at the SportsDesk TV. Tag us, find us on Facebook, send us an email, keep in touch, and take us behind your scenes. For everyone here at the Sports Desk, I'm Lesley Robins. Thanks for watching.